It was this exact moment that I knew I had but in order for you to understand how I got here, we have to go back to the beginning of the day to get to this point. So let me take you back to how my day got started and how I got up to this moment right here.
Alright, so because I skunked 2 days ago over there at Sharp Park Beach, I had to come back over here at Ocean Beach today to go ahead and redeem myself. So today we're going to see what we can catch. It's early in the morning. We're going to see if we can do that catch and cook, that Dungeness rice porridge. So we're going to see if we can make that happen today. Stay tuned. Check me out. Yeah. Alright, so here's what I noticed. Even though it's only 5 to 6 feet swells and 6 to 7 feet surfs, man, the undertow is so strong it's pulling everything towards the left. So right now I have an 8-ounce snare. I'm gonna go ahead and trade it off with this right here, and I'll make it a 5-ounce snare with a 6-ounce spider sinker. So that way with 11-ounce and the spider sinker, I'm hoping it'll stay down and stay still so that way the crabs can get to it. Alright, let's make it happen, make it happen. So the wind right now is roughly about 2 to 3 miles an hour. You can barely feel it at all. And right now it is outgoing tide, and it's about to be low tide. High tide was at 6:30. It's roughly about 7 o'clock now. So the tide is going out, and hopefully we can catch it a lot better during low tide. So let's see what happens. All right, number 2, but it's a female. We're gonna go ahead and throw it back. That's how you tell the difference. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it back, make some more babies, catch them next year. All right, so we can put up another one. However, it's about, if you can see, less than a 1/4 inch shy. Woo, not even a scraper. Almost there, almost there. Let's go ahead and throw it back, make it happen. All right, first possible keeper. Caught it on the Stingray original brownie. All right, let's see if we can make it happen. All right, so I just pulled this one up right here. 2 hours into it. Possible keeper. Let's go ahead and measure it up. And it is, see if I can get the claw down. It's over 5 3/4, but it's less than 6. Actually, it's right about 6. 6 inch. Ooh, look, it's trying to, look, see that? So 6 inch. First keeper of the day, 2 hours into it. Let's see if we can make it happen, do that catch and cook today. Yeah.
Oh man, that felt good. That felt real good. Let me tell you, I thought I had a big crab at first, but it turned out to be a snag. Now, I don't get it. What can it be? Can it be debris out there? A big rock, a big boulder? Or is it a big Dungeness crab that took the bait and dug deep into the sand to where I can't get it out? I have no clue. Let me tell you, I'm yanking on it. I'm moving it back and forth.
It's not a snag. I know it's not a snag. And I don't want to let it go because I know it's a crab holding it tight under the sand.
Now, here's why I'm letting this video play out the way it is for so long. Because you remember how the video started at the beginning? Well, this is how it all got started right here. Curiosity. What is snagging my snare?
Oh! That's heavy. That's hella heavy. I hope it's something. Caught another one. This is my 6-1, but only one keeper. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it back because it's a female. So let's go ahead and throw it back. Hey, how you doing, man? Just a lot of small ones, only one keeper. Yeah, how you doing? Tony, man. Eric, nice to meet you. Yeah, so all morning caught about 6, 7. Only one keeper. Yeah. It's slow, man, but the tide is going out, so hopefully that change. So that's a lot going on. But yeah, that's where it's worth it, man, because that's where they're hidden at. You know. I appreciate it, brother. Hey, good luck today, man. All right, number 2. All right, so 3 hours into it, caught my 2nd one. I think it's a keeper. Take a look, take a look. 6-inch. 6-inch, that's what we're talking about. Let's make that catch and cook today. Alright, so what's going on here is my line is snagged. I've been playing with it. Nothing seemed to work. I'm snapping it. Doesn't work. I walk left, I walk right, still doesn't work. So it's snagged on. Now, however, this morning I lost the snare the same way. It got snagged and I yanked on it and I kept pulling on it and it just snapped. Now, I don't know if it's because it's a rock or whatever, or maybe a big dungy that grabbed the snare and just dug deep into the sand. I don't know, but I'm curious. I'm hella curious. So if you're curious like I am what's causing my snare to snag, stay tuned. Let's find out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till the low tide go all the way out and see if I can go out there and grab to see what's snagging it. Now, if I was at the pier, I say it's a snag, it's a rock crab, it's not even worth it. However, there are no rock crabs out here, at least not much, you know, and there shouldn't be any snags because it's sandy unless it's a big boulder, big rock. But it's right there, straight ahead, and I'm gonna wait till low tide to see if I can go all the way out there to find out what's snagging on my snare. I am curious. Nothing. So we'll see. Ooh, that's rough. Man, that's rough. I don't want to even hit out there like that. I don't know if y'all can see it, but the snag is right there, and the waves are just a little bit too high for me to be going out there. Ooh, look where I came up on. felt that one. Ooh, that one went all the way under. I'm about to be wet today. Hey brother, I'm Tony, man. I noticed you got orange line. Did you lose a snare today? I noticed you got some orange lines. Yeah. Did you lose a snare today?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just want to make sure, man.
Yeah, I seen you out there collecting them.
Huh?
I seen you out there collecting them.
Yeah, so I thought it was yours, so I was going to give it back to you.
No.
All right, well, I'm Tony, man.
Freddie,
nice to meet you, brother. Good luck, man.
All right, thanks.
All right, so that's what we came up with today. 3 snares in one area. Look at this, Ken. Man, they're losing your snare like crazy, brother. Got this one in the sir, so that's what's up. It's a keeper too. Definitely a keeper. So when both of your snares get snagged up and you're waiting for your snare to get unloosened, go out there and pick up some crabs. Let me tell you, pick this up roughly about 20 feet on the surf, man. Not too far at all. And I actually walked right by it. I had to take a double look. I saw something bright and orange, reached down for it, boom. And I bet you it's a keeper. So let's measure this up. So we're gonna go ahead and measure this up, see what it's looking like. So 6 1/4. 6 1/4 inch, right on the dot. All right, so that's number 3 for today. Let's make it happen, make it happen, make it happen. What?
So, y'all remember that snag I had earlier? Well, the tide is low, and I decided to go out there and grab it. As I'm trying to take the snare out, I'm hoping there's a big dungey that just took the bait cage and dug deep into the sand. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Now, keep in mind, I waited to the lowest tide possible before I went out there to try to retrieve my snare. I counted the intervals of the waves to make sure I had enough time to go out, retrieve my snare, and come back in without being hit by a wave. And it was at this very moment that I realized how wrong I was. Today, I was baptized.
I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but it was worth it, man. I ain't gonna lie. That was my first time taking a swim, but it was all worth it. So I went out there. I don't know if y'all saw it. I'm gonna take a look at my footage when I get back home. But the snare was so deep under the sand. Like my leader line is roughly about 8 inches, and it was beyond, like you couldn't even see the leader line. That's how far deep it went into the sand. So I'm thinking it's a crab that picked it up and it just dug itself into the sand, but it's not. It's the waves are so crazy that's washing the sand over into the snare and digging the snare all the way to under the sand. So that's what it is. So I'm curious. So my other one, it's a little bit further out, so I'm not about to go back out there. But I'm assuming that's what happened to my other one. It's just dig deep under the sand and it's so hard to get out. So now that I know it's under the sand and there's nothing attached to it, I'm gonna see if I could try to wiggle it out. All right, so that's what it's looking like, y'all. Lesson learned. Got my snare back. I ain't mad, not at all. So when I was trying to grab the line from under the sand, I grabbed the mono line and it ended up cutting my fingers, both of them, pretty deep. And I only had one band-aid and that didn't work out too well. So I had some tissue paper, wrapped it around some rubber bands. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some plastic gloves so it doesn't get wet. I'm gonna rig it up. I'm gonna go back out there. I'm gonna catch me another crab. That's what's up. That's it, huh, brother? Yeah, you gonna hit that traffic, man. All right, so it's roughly about 1 o'clock, and let me tell you, I've been out here since 7 o'clock, so we're pushing on 6 hours. I'm ready to call it a day, man. So right now, that's what we're looking like. We got 3 in the bucket right now. We're gonna go ahead and cook one of them up, make that catch and cook. Let's make it happen, make it happen. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this up, throw it up in the pot, and make that Dungeness rice porridge today. That's what's up. So first, we're gonna go ahead and clean this crab. All you gotta do is pull up the carapace, okay, and make sure you keep the head so that way if the game warden came by, you know, you can prove it's a legal size, and I got it on camera, so we good. All right, pull out the apron, pull out the gills, pull out the lips, go ahead, break it in half, clean it out. All right, let's go ahead and go wash it up and then put it in the pot. Make it happen, make it happen. That's all it takes. I'm gonna go ahead, chop these up into pieces before I throw it up in the pot, make it a lot easier. Y'all stay tuned for this video, all right? So I'm gonna dig that hole. That's where I'm gonna put my burner. I'm gonna create a little airway. So that way you get some air but not burn out the flame. Just throw it right there. All right, first we're gonna put in some water. I'm gonna break my crab into pieces and then go ahead and throw that in as well. Now you can use any fish you want, but I got tilapia, so I'm gonna throw in some tilapia. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in with it. Alright, you can't have rice porridge without rice, right? So you gotta put in some rice. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some salt. Put a little bit of salt up in there. Alright, that's it. All those are the only ingredients you need. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it cook and let it boil up and cook all that up before we go ahead and add our sugar and our pepper up in it. Alright, so stay tuned. Take a close look. Let's get a close-up look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Man, all that crab, that rice porridge, and that fish, all that fish oil that came out, it does nothing but flavor all that water right there. This rice porridge is about to be off the hook. That's that Dungeness rice porridge, y'all. And we're not done yet. So now that our porridge is almost done, and it's almost cooked up, we're gonna add a little bit more ingredients in there to make it flavorful. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit more salt in there. Just a little bit more. All right. And then I'm gonna add some sugar so we can balance out the salty with the sweet. And then we're gonna throw some black pepper in there. So I cut up some green onions at the house, chopped it up, make sure it's clean so I don't have to deal with it when I get out here. So we're gonna add some green onions to it as well. All right, let's mix this all up. All right, let's get a spoon. Let's mix all this up. Mix up the salt, the sugar, the pepper, the green onions. Make it happen, make it happen. And this right here, on a cold day, I'm telling you, that's the stuff right there. You see all that steam coming out? All that crab, all that fish. Man, I wish y'all could smell this. It smells so good. So good. I'm telling y'all. Alright, let's sit back. Let's enjoy it. Let me tell you, man. I've been here for about 6 hours. I didn't really eat dinner last night. I'm hella hungry. Hella hungry. So I'm about to kill this right here. Let me tell you, if y'all had smell-o-vision, this smells so good right now. It's warm. It's, you know, after being out in the cold water, this warms your body up. It's amazing. So this is the Dungeness rice porridge, y'all. Gotta make this. Gotta make this. Make sure I don't burn myself. Oh man, let me tell you, it's like a home-cooked meal. Oh man. That is so good. So good. Look at all that crab meat. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Man. You see that? Man, this hits the spot. Like, it warmed me up immediately. And then y'all see my video, y'all see I took that swim earlier, so I need this to warm my body up. I hope you didn't think because I took that swim I was gonna go home. Ain't happening. We're gonna make it happen, make it happen, make it happen. Man, you see this? Warm meal, caught a couple crabs, enjoy the sun, enjoy the beach, enjoy the fresh air. Can't get better than this, I'm telling you. And again, you can put in shrimp, you can put in fish, you can put in chicken, you can put whatever you want to flavor your water before the rice porridge is cooked up. Put in whatever you want, all right? Whatever makes you happy. Get that fish in there. See it steaming? See if we can see some steam. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can see it. That crab is fresh. Let me tell you, it's nothing like fresh crabs caught right from the beach, straight into a pot, straight into my belly. Man, that is sweet, very sweet. Alright, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna kick back. I got water in my boots. I ain't tripping. I got cut in like 2 different places. I gotta use tissue paper and a rubber band to keep it together so I don't have to go home. But I ain't mad. Man. I can sit here and eat this all day. So the first thing you taste is the sweetness from the crab and the fish. Alright, so that's the first thing you taste. And then you taste the green onions, you taste the pepper that's in there. But when you bite into this Dungeness crab, it's like sugar juice. I don't know if this tastes really good because I'm hungry. Because last night I didn't get a chance to eat dinner because I had to go to sleep roughly about midnight, so I couldn't get up at 5 o'clock this morning. So I only had like 5 hours of sleep, and I was trying to get my snare orders done. So I'm a little bit backlogged, but I'm trying to get everything out. But in the meantime, I want to thank everybody for supporting the Joy of Living catalog and all your purchases for your crab snares. You know, all the moon snares that you buy. I want to thank you. I appreciate you so much. You guys have no idea how much it means to me to support. Like it's the world to me, you know. So I want to thank a big shout out to everybody that purchased from the Joy of Living catalog and bought you a moon snare. From the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Now, if you want a free digital moon snare catalog, all you got to do is send me an email to thejoyoflivingcalifornia@gmail.com, and I'll shoot you over a digital catalog. All right, man, I can't say enough about this. I'm telling you. This is something else, man. It got my stomach warm right away. Like I'm feeling it all up in there. So that's the video. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm gonna spend the rest of the time finishing this off. So until next time, peace out.